What's good, High Stakes fam? Welcome back to High Stakes Hub version 2, the daily war room where we break down the toughest fixtures, crack open elite stats, and operate under one undefeated commandment: big W's. Only, if you're new here, don't just chill courtside like a neutral spectator. Hit subscribe, smash that bell, and get drafted into the starting 11. Because here we don't take breaks. We don't take bye weeks. We don't take excuses. High stakes equals high rewards. Always. Quick announcement, we back in full force. Yeah, fam, we took a short tactical timeout. Some technical issues, some system maintenance. But listen, we're back, sharper, stronger, and more dangerous than ever. Now, before we dive into the Premier League weekend carnage, before we unlock today's odds, before we cook today's slips, we gotta rewind the tape. Recap Cash Talk last outing, November 16th, 2025. Not a bad night in the trenches, not at all. Main slip, clean sweep, 3/3. All green. Barcelona versus Baskonia, home win. Azerbaijan versus France, France over 1.5 goals. Italy versus Norway, over 1.5 goals. If you tailed that, you didn't snack, you ate. Value picks, honorable mentions, also did decent. Only one game fumble possession. Shout out to everyone who locked in and trusted the process. Momentum up, confidence high, bookies sweating. Now, today's lineup, November 22nd, 2025. New format today. We running full Premier League weekend analysis. Every match, every angle, every statistic that matters. Plus the main slip value picks and long-short combo tickets at the end. Strap in, hydrate, lock the seatbelt. Let's hunt. Game 1, Burnley versus Chelsea. Scout report, Chelsea unbeaten in 4. Burnley no clean sheet in 3. Burnley, 5 of last 7, over 2.5 goals. Chelsea, 7 of last 8, over 2.5. Chelsea unbeaten in 11 straight head-to-heads. Burnley no clean sheet in 19 straight meetings. 8/10 last meetings, over 2.5 goals. Possible outcomes: away win or draw, over 2.5 goals, over 1.5 goals, or Chelsea over 0.5 goals. This fixture historically produces fireworks. Expect goals. Expect open play. Game 2, Liverpool versus Nottingham Forest. Data dive, Forest unbeaten in last 3 matches. Liverpool, 6 of 8 matches, over 2.5 goals. Mixed form, 3 wins, 3 losses. Head-to-head, Liverpool 5 wins, Forest 2, draws 3. Possible outcomes: home win or draw, over 1.5 goals, over 2.5 goals, over 7.5 corners. Anfield energy equals different atmosphere. Game 3, Bournemouth versus West Ham. Why this angle slaps? West Ham has no clean sheet in 5. Bournemouth, 5 of 6, over 2.5 goals. Head-to-head, last 4 all had 2+ goals. Possible outcomes: over 1.5 goals. Bournemouth over 0.5 goals. This one smells like goals from the kickoff. Game 4, Brighton versus Brentford. Breakdown: Brighton for 5-2 or more goals. Brentford, 5 of 5, 2+ goals. Possible outcomes: over 1.5 goals or over 7.5 corners. These teams love chaos football. Game 5, Newcastle versus Manchester City. Breakdown: Man City won last 4. City, for last 5, over 2.5 goals. Newcastle, 5 of 7, 3+ goals. Newcastle, no clean sheet in head-to-head. Man City, no loss in last 4 head-to-head. Possible outcomes: away win or draw, over 1.5 goals. I'm ignoring the Arsenal fan inside me. City should handle business. Game 6, Wolves versus Crystal Palace. Breakdown: Wolves winless in 5. Wolves no clean sheet in 7. Palace unbeaten in 4. Head-to-head, Palace unbeaten in last 4. Both teams scored in 6 of last 7 head-to-head. Possible outcomes: away win or draw, over 1.5 goals. Palace over 0.5 goals. Game 7, Fulham versus Sunderland. Breakdown. Sunderland unbeaten in 4. Sunderland no clean sheet in 3. Fulham last 4, 2+ goals. Sunderland last 5, all 2+ goals. Possible outcomes. Over 1.5 goals. Away handicap 0:2. Game 8, Leeds versus Aston Villa. Breakdown. Leeds no clean sheet in 8. 6 of last 7 Leeds games, 3+ goals. Leeds lost last 2. Villa won last 2. Villa for last 5, 2+ goals. Head to head. Villa unbeaten in last 5 versus Leeds. Possible outcomes. Over 1.5 goals. Away win or draw. Villa over 0.5 goals. Game 9, Arsenal versus Tottenham. Breakdown. Arsenal unbeaten in 14 in all competitions. Last 4, 2+ goals. Spurs unbeaten in last 2. Arsenal unbeaten in last 6 North London derbies. Possible outcomes. Over 1.5 goals. Home win or draw. Or away to score 3 consecutive goals and North London derby always brings heat. Game 10, Manchester United versus Everton. Breakdown. Man U unbeaten in 5. Man U no clean sheet in 4. 9 of 10 United games, 3+ goals. Everton, mixed form, 2 win, 1 draw, 2 loss. 5 of last 7 Everton games, under 3. Head to head. Last 5, all 2+ goals. United are unbeaten in all 5 games. Possible outcomes. Over 1.5 goals. Home win or draw, or Everton under 2.5 goals. Main slip, November 22nd, 2025. All right, team. Today's card is straight heat. A 3-leg main slip cooked to perfection. Greece Super League. Olympiacos versus Atromitos, home win. English Premier League. Newcastle versus Manchester City. Away win or draw. French League One. Lens versus Strasbourg, over 1.5 goals. Booking codes. SportyBet NGW93JMF. 1xBet Global PAZMM. Stake smart. Cook gently. Let the odds marinate. Honorable mentions value picks. Use these for combos, parlays, or insurance slips. Breda versus PSV, over 2.5 goals. PSG versus Le Havre, home, over 1.5 goals. Barcelona versus Athletic Bilbao, home win. Luzern versus Servette, over 1.5 goals, or both teams to score. Deploy with discipline. Long shot ticket codes. For the combo warriors. SportyBet V, H, LJ, E2, M79, EGT. Edit, adjust, and play responsibly. Pro tip, listen closely. Weekend football, right after international breaks. Very tricky. Fatigue injuries, new tactics, all can flip a match. Remember, fam, these are guides, not gospel. Discipline beats greed. Every time. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Even the cleanest slip can fold. Always stake what you can afford to lose. This is not luck. This is leverage. Stats over motions. Strategy over impulse. Final words, lock in, fam. Who are you rolling with tonight? Who's your dark horse? Who's your upset merchant? Drop your hottest take in the comments. Best prediction? Might get a shout out in the next episode. Remember, we don't guess. We don't hope. We calculate. Stay sharp. Stay disciplined. Stay dangerous. High stakes equals high rewards. Catch y'all on the green side. Fam. Peace, and may your slip stay clean.